Hello, my name is Solera. I am a spiritual channel. I help people create abundance in all areas of life by channeling messages from the guides. I'm also the author of the Life Manual trilogy. You can find that on Amazon. And please connect with me at soleraforhumanity.com. So today I have a question from one of my Facebook group members, and she's asking Branka. She has an injury that she came to life with, and she's asking how do I heal that? Um, so I will ask the guides. Yes, we hear. So sometimes when you come to life with a pre-existing injury, it's because you had already planned that ahead of time. It's something that your soul has wanted to learn. So you may feel like you're the victim, but again, that's sort of like the board game that you're playing. You wanted to feel what it feels like to have that sense of powerlessness, so that you can become powerful, so that you can actually redirect your life to become a powerful being. Okay, so life is about contrast, right? You understand what you want from what you don't want. So by understanding that you don't want to have a weak body, your desire now is to have a strong body. And in order to have a strong body, you have to shift your attention and vibration to move towards the outcome, right? So it's the same thing as if somebody says, I want to grow my bank account, and they're really poor. They have to move and shift their attention to what it is that they truly desire. I want to be healthy. I want to feel strong. I want to feel like I have a fit body. All these things that you can say to yourself. And it's not about, we're not recommending you to just say a positive affirmation all day. Okay, that's not what we're saying. But what we are saying is focus your attention on your ultimate desire. It's like create a vision board, but within yourself. How would I feel if I was actually healthy? What would I actually experience if I were truly completely pain-free? What would I actually do with my time? And what would I actually do with my body? Would I go run a marathon? Would I go skiing or diving, swimming? Would I go just go travel, long distance with my friends? What would I actually do with my healthy body? So if we were in your shoes, we would create a list of visions, happy visions at that, of how would you feel and what would you actually be doing when you have your total health. And that is the vision that you need to be focusing on every single day. This is the basis of law of attraction. Whatever you focus on, this is what you would receive. But if you're not good at focusing, or if you're lazy at focusing on your ideal outcome, then we say you sort of have nobody to blame, because you are a creator, which means that you have full power to create a different reality if you don't like your current reality. And we've said this many times in many of our videos. It is important that you focus on your ideal outcome and focus on how it will feel once you have that ideal outcome. And once you have that ideal outcome and you're totally happy with it, then you're happy getting there. And then once you get there, you're going to be happy. But you're not going to be able to get there by being miserable. Let's say you're miserable and you get to the outcome, you're still going to be miserable once you get to the outcome. You see, that feeling is not going to change because you haven't changed it during that journey. Okay, but if you learn to be happy during the journey and focus on the happy things, then you get there, you're still going to be happy. Right? A lot of times people think that if I have the result that I'm looking for, that I'm going to be a happy person. We see that's not true. If you're miserable striving for your goal, whatever that is, you're going to be miserable when you get there. And this we can promise you. So for a happy and healthy mind, then you absolutely have to focus on the happy and healthy mind. You cannot really just look at, oh, I'm miserable, oh, I have so much pain, and this is not good, and that's not good, and that's not good. You won't be able to change your reality this way by always focusing on how miserable you feel, even though we acknowledge that this might be how you're feeling at the moment. Right? And when we say at the moment, it means it's changeable. It means you can redirect your attention, meaning you can create a totally different outcome than the one that you're currently experiencing. Okay? And once you create a different outcome, then you will find that yes, I am a powerful creator and I can create anything that I desire in this life. So with that, we will close the reading. Okay. So, um, yeah, you know what? I totally can sympathize with people who like have some kind of pain or injury. I tend to be the kind of person I get sick kind of easily. And I get hurt kind of easily. Like I'll bruise myself or bang myself somewhere and just like, you know, hit my foot, at the chair, on the chair. Um, so yeah, it's not like an easy thing when it's like your area of struggle, you know. I also have to work on um, just having a different mindset all the time. And it's not like an easy thing for me personally. Like other areas are a little bit easier. Like I would say money is a little easier, and just generally I would say physically it's probably one of the harder ones for me as well. So, but yeah, I mean, they tell me the same thing, okay, as they're telling you now. So that's not new, okay? They tell me the same things like, oh, if you keep complaining and keep freaking out about this like tiny itty mind or illness that you're currently experiencing, you're just gonna have more of that. And usually they'll tell me like, oh, just go take a nap, which like really pisses me off, you know. But they don't actually try to handhold me, through any kind of illness that I had. They say, okay, sleep. Just like common sense stuff that like your friends would tell you. And that's what they tell me. And of course, with other clients who have really specific illnesses, then they'll go into a little bit more detail, in terms of what they can do to change that, what they can do to change like their thoughts and their behavior, and they will make recommendations sometimes of different like modalities that might be good for that person. So yeah, it's definitely different for everybody. So, but I think a law of attraction applies to everything. Yeah, so alrighty, I'll see you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you want more lessons from the guides. And if you need any personal help, then go to soleraforhumanity.com and you can schedule an intro lesson with me. Alright, see you next time. Bye bye.